I'm tired.
I'm ecstatic! Can we all guess why?
The Mets won.
Yes, we won!
I do know that. That I do know. How are you feeling?
It was everywhere.
I am on cloud 9.
Were you at that game or were you watching from home?
No, I watched from my apartment. My friends came over. Shout out to Sassy Sax, Big Shot Rob, and Aaron. We watched from my apartment. But then I did go to game 3.
Great.
That was a good time.
How was that?
It was wonderful. But let's do Josie Wins today first.
Me? Okay. Well, this morning I was riding the train and I got an email and it's about Governor's Ball. And 2 weeks ago we've been talking about the kind of like the production company that kind of promotes Coachella. And so just a little preview or like a reminder, they're thinking about relocating to New York, specifically Flushing Meadows Park in Queens.
Oh.
And so I got an email from Governor's Ball, and the title of the email was Support GovBall NYC. And so automatically I assumed what it would be about, and I was right. So basically in that email, they're apologizing and they're asking for support. They're asking for support. They already know that the festival is in crisis, and basically they're just asking. A petition was created to kind of push the new festival, kind of just in any time of the year. Like they're not like hating the other festival, but they're just saying, oh, it would be better for both festivals if they were happening at different times of the year.
Yeah, that's kind of messed up. So the bigger festival they want to happen at the same time Governor's Ball happens.
2 weeks later.
Really?
And they're both very expensive. So in this situation, I would pick which one I would want to go to.
Yeah.
Did you do like one day at one day at the other?
Well, I think it's, I don't know. I think that's strange because obviously we are a very brand-centered society. We are very much focused on certain brands. And so if there was a type of Coachella, so to say, to come to New York, of course you're going to want everyone.
Right.
Everyone's going to want to go to that one because it's Coachella. It's
if
Coachella
Kanye's coming, if Kanye is performing.
And so then you have all these smaller music festivals that, are going to struggle. It's kind of like the big business corporation versus the small independent business. And that's unfair. They should make it at a completely different time during the year. And to me, that's a completely intentional move. They know that other festival is happening. And they know that they could probably do it at any other time during the year, but they're 2 weeks after Governor's Ball?
I'm showing Macy the email that I was sent this morning.
A little ridiculous. So,
I mean, at least they're reaching out to their festival goers, and just instead of keeping mum about the whole thing.
Okay, so here, the email, this is very important. They're not asking for money. They're not asking for donations or anything. They are asking the general public to write to the mayor, to write to the city of New York, and to reject the proposed event. So they're asking people to kind of participate in government and take action instead of just, doing a GoFundMe, like, oh, help us raise money so we can bring more talent here. I like this. I like that.
It's a little heartbreaking.
Yeah, that's sad. Do we know how long Governor's Ball has been a thing?
I think, no, there have been a recent.
Okay, so they're fairly recent.
Yeah, they're fairly new.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still think that's unfair.
But do you guys feel like it would obviously, the company's called AEG, and they're the one that promotes Coachella. And clearly, Coachella has more of a reputation, and so do you think it would
they're a brand.
This petition's going to work, or Coachella's going to take over? Where would people, if it would happen in a 2-week span, which one would you go to?
I think it's sad, but I think that obviously Coachella being a giant business power is probably gonna end up
Right.
getting their way.
Yeah.
You know, and mostly because one, they're a corporation and they know how to advertise and they can get big names because they're a big brand. They can get big talent, and you have these other smaller independent festivals, which have a giant following, by the way. I mean, some people love the more alternative, smaller festivals, but unfortunately, you know, because they lack the funding sources and the connections, they can't
Right.
make their brand a more known brand.
Exactly.
You know, it's
So
about
it's a total
money.
it's a total loss.
Yeah.
That's unless we start signing the petition, start having a say, and
Yeah. And it's really a battle of money, you know, and people, I hope buying tickets to these festivals, people understand who their money is going towards. I mean, yeah, you could see Beyonce and Kanye, but going to things like Coachella, who is that money going towards? And it's these giant companies that are, you know, that have billions of dollars that you're donating to, and it's ruining smaller businesses and smaller festivals. That's what I think. So I probably, if there was a Coachella type festival to come, I probably wouldn't even.
so many celebrities would come too.
Oh yeah,
You know,
yeah, absolutely.
it's a to die for festival. How
Yeah.
about you, Joe? What do you think?
I'm a broke college kid, so I'd probably go to the cheapest one.
Nice.
Well,
be
but
honest.
most of these festivals, honestly, they have payment plan.
Really?
Yeah, I
But
did that for
still.
EDC, Electric Daisy Carnival. It wasn't that bad at all.
They have payment plans.
Yes,
I did not know
yes,
this.
they split the price in half, or probably like 3 times, and then you pay.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm a broke college kid, so whichever one's cheaper.
Wow.
Yeah, I lost
Yep.
all my money to baseball tickets.
Wow.
Classic Joe.
See, I do the same thing. I have so many other things I like to spend money on.
Yeah.
I like festivals. It's just something about it. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, like, we always have like so many things to do in our lives, and I think
Absolutely.
festivals, it's just a time where you can just let go and live. You
Yeah,
know.
like everyone has things they like, and I'm not saying like don't go spending money on this festival. Like if that's what you like and that's your hobby, go for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just know that like there's some bigger entity that is like getting this money. Hey.
Well, that's it. Happy homecoming from me.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I like spaced out for a brief second because I was wondering why I feel like I'm lower to the ground today in this chair. I
Really?
don't know. I feel like I'm really
Well,
low.
there are plenty of chairs. Maybe
It
you
was
can,
also the
like,
way I was
switch.
sitting too. I was kind of slouched. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I feel like I'm like on the floor. I don't like it. But I'm okay. I will fix myself. All right. We're gonna run to a brief little commerciale or commercial, whatever. I don't know. I don't know what I just did. All right, we're gonna run to commercial and we will be back.